Alright. Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video on Teammate Tour Reviews. My name is Alex, and I'm very sorry for this weird looking camera angle for this video, but it's just going to help with the overall making of this video. So as you probably saw in today's title and thumbnail, we are going to be reviewing and taking out for the very first time. This is completely brand new, have not opened it yet. This is the Bee Swarm Beehive Value Bundle. But before we get into this video and opening this bad boy up, I do want to let you guys know a few things and what's kind of been going on. Now, if you don't listen to all this, you may just go ahead and skip it, but it is kind of important. So if you may have already noticed, there have been like no videos out for like a year. Why, you ask? Well, you know, as I'm getting older, you can probably tell my voice changed through this whole thing. Tour reviews they just haven't really been my thing anymore. So I have kind of decided to kind of almost, not really in a way, but almost kind of stop making videos on this channel. You will probably end up getting like 3, if not less, videos per year now. Yes, that's true. So I'm very sorry for all of you newcomers to the channel, but that's just how this whole thing is going to go down. But if you do want to see more videos by me, you can go check out my 2 YouTube channels that I have. One being Super Shorts Roblox, and the second one being A Different Perspective Devotional. I actually just got done with this video, and behind me is actually all the stuff that we just unboxed. But I did forget to mention one thing. I do have a new YouTube channel coming out called Bees of Good News. It's basically kind of a Bee Swarm roleplay thing, but the bees are the characters. So if you do want to go check that out, I am starting to upload videos onto there. So, back to the video. So with all of that out of the way, let me bring some of my other fellow bees in to help me with this. Boom, there they are. So right now we currently have the Cool Bee, the Shocked Bee, the Tabby Bee, the Haste Bee, the Rage Bee, and the Vicious Bee, which I've gotten all from out of the mystery packs. Along with, of course, the miniature, however you'd like to pronounce that, Basic Bee plush, which is absolutely just adorable. And yes, I do already know what comes in this pack, and it's a good thing to know because these aren't actually bees that come in this pack. There are 3 bees that come in this pack, and I will leave this as a surprise for those who do not know which bees they are. So let's go ahead and open it up. So this is what the actual package looks like. I never went into full description of this, but I absolutely love the looks of this package. Right here we got some of the gifted bees on the very front, along with one of the mythic bees, the spicy bee. Some more event bees all around the whole thing. But that's basically it. So let's go ahead and crack this thing open. Which, by the way, this little thing is actually a cardboard piece. So if you'd like to do something with that or just keep it in here, you can do that. So this is what comes in the pack. Wow, that's a lot actually. All right, so we're just gonna be starting with this on top, which I do know what this is. And you're gonna want to make sure, if you are going to be using scissors, make sure to do it near the very top because of what this item is. So this right here is actually a basic bee, if you want to think about it in this perspective of it, beach ball. And in comparison to the size of this bee, this is kind of what we're looking at. So I'm gonna go blow this thing up, and when it's all inflated, I'll be back. Boom. So it's actually a lot smaller than I personally thought it was going to be. His face is about the size of my hand, and I've got about an adult-sized hand at this moment. And in size comparison with one of the little bees right here, this is what we're looking at. It's a huge difference. And here's the other bee next to it. It is very cute, and it does bounce very well when fully inflated. We do actually plan to be going to the beach sometime this year, and this little guy is going to be coming along. Alright, so now that this guy is fully inflated, we will set him back here. Alright, next, we are going to be looking at this one right here. Alright, so the next thing that we have unboxed is actually a basically Lego honeybee. So it looks pretty simple, so I'm going to try and get this all done off camera. So again, I'll be right back. And here's a note as well. The honeybee face was actually inside of this package right here. So this honeybee face did not come in this package. And if you're just one of those people who just really finds the honeybee funny and you don't really care about the Lego thing, you could just stick this on something like your laptop and it would look very funny. So there is also that option as well, because this is a sticker. Boom, and here is the Lego honeybee. So he is very easy to assemble, and the parts stay on here actually very well. And for those who accidentally did something on their instructions and still want to know how to make the bee, here are the instructions if you'd like to pause the video and take a look at those. Let's move on to the next thing. Alright, so we got some cool stickers here. Now when I was watching videos about these, I thought this whole template was the sticker, but it's actually not. Each and every individual bee is its own sticker, so I will definitely be putting some of these on my laptop. Alright, next thing we're going to be moving on to, probably one of the most fun things to do, is this pollen. So this stuff is actually basically just kinetic sand, and what's cool about it is that it's actually what it appears to be. It's like a Ziploc bag. Alright, so I did have to cut this little bit of plastic off the top of it in order to access into the bag. So as you can see, I won't try to make too much of a mess here, but it is just like kinetic sand. It does have some bit of a different feel to it though. Super cool, and glad to know that this bag is reusable because this is a very cool bag. All right, and now we are on to probably some of the biggest reasons why people even buy this pack in the start. All right, in that pack, we actually ended up getting Science Bear. So very cool very cool figurine we have right here. His arms do move all the way around, and his legs move back and forth just like that very nicely. And his head does turn all the way around. I'm not sure if I'd say it does very nicely, but better than some action figures I've seen. It's definitely going to be something that's worth something in the long run of having this guy. Sorry, my light is pretty bad right now. And now we are on to the reason why basically people buy this pack. We're going to be moving on to the 3 bees that come in this pack. Bum, ba, bum, we got the Spicy Bee. A very, very, very cool looking bee. It is one of my favorite mythics in the game, even though I am a blue beekeeper. He is, of course, just the regular size of all the bees, but an awesome bee to add to your collection. Next up, we have the Photon Bee. Another amazing bee to add to your collection. Here we can see this sun-looking thing on the back of him and the very nice detailed face. I can't express it enough, but these bees just look so amazing. We have the Windy Bee. Guys, this bee just looks so amazing. As you can see, it's windy tails or I don't know really what you call those. I was gonna say fins, but that's really not what that is. They are very rubbery and very bendy, so you're not going to break them. A nice detailed face we have. But to go along with this bee that we have, we actually get an exclusive code. But sadly, as of this current moment, the codes do not actually work, but I'm hoping that they will in the future at some point. So that is going to be everything that comes in this package. But before I go, I do want to let you guys know the price of all this stuff. I ended up paying almost $38 USD for this pack. I know that seems a little expensive, and it is. I would say it's probably worth about $25. But you know, considering that most of the Bee Swarm toys are actually quite expensive, it kind of makes a little sense. So if you guys enjoyed this review, please make sure to hit that like button. And I'll see you guys later. Enjoy y'all's week. God bless.